Believe it or not, email is still the golden unicorn when it comes to your digital marketing strategy and making your new business profitable. So that's why today I'm going to walk you through the exact steps of running an effective and profitable email marketing campaign, including what's working in today's market, as well as my proven strategies and, yes, even a few insider secrets. So the latest stats do show that for every dollar you put into your email marketing, you can get 42 times that back. So listen up here, you literally can't afford to miss this. Okay, so my first tip is to create an upgraded lead magnet. So for email marketing to even stand a chance, you need to be set up to grow a healthy email list. And subscribe for my newsletter ain't gonna cut it. So instead, you wanna create a lead magnet or freebie that your most ideal customers can't resist and will be a no-brainer to hand over their emails to you in exchange for it. And a great way to position this is with the following framework. So think about the problem that you charge to solve for your customers, either through a product you sell or a service you provide. Next, brainstorm ways that you can turn your paid solution into a more informational DIY version of the same thing. And this may be enough to get them there, 80% of the way, at which point many will decide that they want to hire you after all. You've basically hooked them with this great free option, and now they want more. For example, if you're a brand designer, you could create a few templates in different colorway combinations that your customers could instantly download to help them get started. Wouldn't give them that custom brand look that comes at a higher cost, but it might be a great starting point when they're just starting out. And lead magnets can come in many forms, everything from a quick start checklist to a video or audio training to a curated resource list or even a quiz. All right, time for tip 2, have a strategy in place for post lead magnet delivery. So let's say you've created that upgraded lead magnet and you've done a good job getting your customers to sign up and receive it directly in their inbox. Now what? Well, now is the time to nurture this new relationship. So that's where the real magic happens, and it's how you build that consistent runway of future customers. A good practice is to start sending them a weekly email that's just full of value, right? Things like advice, tips, and actionable strategies in your area of expertise. We want to focus our efforts on helping our customers and not just spamming them with offers and sales. And if you've got a content marketing strategy in place, this is a great opportunity to direct them from the email over to a podcast episode or a YouTube video or an article you wrote. And in case you missed the last video all about content marketing, you can check that out right up here. You can even include content created by others, curated by you, that you know that they can use to help them get whatever result they want. And when you share this type of helpful, actionable stuff with your list, it's much more likely that not only will they open your emails every week, but they're gonna start to see you in a whole new light as the business that they wanna work with or buy from. All right, tip 3, focus on your engagement styles. Now this tip speaks to both your subject line as well as your email personality. So of course, a subject line that piques your customer's interest is gonna generate much higher open rates, up to 20% higher in fact. And luckily with most email platforms, you can even customize that subject line to include the customer's first name. So remember, they opted in for that lead magnet and they entered in their name. And there are a ton of programs you can use to do this. MailChimp, ActiveCampaign, ConvertKit, and there are many others out there that are also great options. And once they open that email, the writing style that almost always works best in that email is a more conversational tone that you might have with a coworker or a friend. So using really short paragraphs and referring to the reader directly are great ways to start. All right, tip 4, opt for a minimal appearance when it comes to the layout. So you want to complement your custom approach to your copy and your language style with a really simple visual layout that doesn't look designed at all, right? So email providers like the ones I mentioned earlier will always let you customize the look and feel of your overall email template. And my suggestion here is to not use any of those, tempting as they may be. And the reason behind that is that jazzing it up with all the bells and whistles is just going to reinforce your intent to sell, which is not what you want here. As pretty as this email is, it's definitely trying to sell you something. Instead, you want that email to stand out by blending in with the more personal emails in your inbox. That's going to reinforce that know, like, and trust factor that we're going for. All right, tip 5, you should still include videos or GIFs. So if you're redirecting your email reader to an outside link for, say, a video, maybe on YouTube, I do suggest including a thumbnail graphic with a clear play button baked right into the graphic on top. It's a bit of a cheat because unfortunately most email providers don't have the functionality to embed an actual playable video thumbnail in your emails, but including a version with at least a fake play button the whole thing is linked over to your YouTube video, that's just gonna help your click-through rate skyrocket. But if you don't have a video or any links to share at all, animated GIFs are a great way to inject some fun and personality into your emails without looking promotional. So if you know your ideal customer pretty well, you're likely to know what pop culture references will land with them and what you should be using. You know, memes from popular shows like Schitt's Creek or my personal favorite Seinfeld are great options, but again, it all depends on what you know is going to resonate with your audience. And these little touches will give your email content a lot more personality and add to that relationship that you're trying to nurture. All right, tip 6, clean house with your email list. Now, I know I've spent this whole video telling you to build your list, so why am I telling you now to start removing some of those hard-earned subscribers? Bear with me here. So as it goes with any email list, you're gonna have people who are super engaged and open up most of your emails and click through a lot of the links you include. But then you'll also have people who just wanted that free lead magnet and then they ghost the rest of your content. Unfortunately, this affects your reporting, but only in the following sense. So Gmail will start seeing that your emails aren't being opened by most of your subscribers, and they're gonna decide for you that maybe your emails are too spammy, and they're gonna send them where all emails go to die. I'm talking about the dreaded spam folder. You don't want that. So every few months or so, you wanna scrub your list and remove any of those non-openers who haven't opened anything in over 3 months. That's if you're emailing them weekly. So I know this might sound crazy because this practice could dramatically cut down your list. But think of it this way. If I've sent you a weekly email for the past 3 months and you haven't opened even a single one of them, it's pretty safe to say that you haven't engaged with any of the content I've shared and probably won't buy any of my offers anyway. So rather than keep a vanity number of subscribers up, I'd rather ensure the people who do open my emails don't end up penalized by that spam folder. Now, we've covered the workhorse that email marketing is, but let's not totally discount social media as a really profitable marketing tool for your business. So head on over to this video next, where I'm sharing all my best free social media marketing strategies that actually work. So click right here and I'll let you in on some really cool secrets. I'll see you there.